And Palestinian militant group Hamas has said that Israel has offered a 45-day ceasefire if it releases half of the remaining hostages held in Gaza. However, a senior Hamas official said that the Israeli ceasefire proposal crosses a red line with demands, because one of the demands is that the Palestinian militants need to disarm before any permanent end to the Gaza war. Now, according to a Hamas official, Egyptian mediators passed on an Israeli proposal that includes the release of half the hostages in the first week of the agreement, an extension of the truce for at least 45 days, and the entry of aid. The official added that the proposal includes the disarmament of Hamas and all Palestinian armed factions in the Gaza Strip as a condition for a permanent end to the war. Hamas said that it is studying the truce proposal received from mediators and it will submit its response as soon as possible. Israel shared a new ceasefire proposal with Egypt after talks ended in Cairo without a breakthrough. The military group has informed mediators that it is willing to agree to any proposal that includes a permanent ceasefire, but a full Israeli withdrawal from the Gaza Strip and the entry of aid is a must. But the weapons of Hamas and other resistance factions are a red line and non-negotiable. The Hamas negotiators are going to Qatar now, where the main mediation talks with Israel have been held. The Palestinian militant group, the group took 251 hostages on the 7th of October 2023 during that deadly attack on Israel that set off the war. Some 58 people are still held in Gaza, including 34 that the Israeli military claims have already died. Israel resumed its operations in the Palestinian territory in March after the collapse of a 2-month-old ceasefire amid differences over the next phase. Hundreds of thousands of people have been displaced yet again, with Israel blocking humanitarian aid since the 2nd of March before the truce disintegrated. The United Nations said Gaza was facing its most severe humanitarian crisis since the war began, with no aid entering the territory for weeks and conditions rapidly deteriorating. In other developments, French President Emmanuel Macron urged reform of the Palestinian Authority as part of a plan for the West Bank-based body to govern a post-war Gaza without the Islamist movement Hamas. Macron called his Palestinian counterpart Mahmoud Abbas on Monday after announcing last week that France could recognize a Palestinian state in the coming months. The statement sparked ire from Israel, but Macron said he hoped French recognition of a Palestinian state would encourage other nations to do the same.